Hey guys, it's Crave as usual, and this video is going to be an update to an older guide I did about a year ago. If you've stumbled upon this by accident, it's going to be about getting free bags in-game. Now, bag prices have basically gone down for quite a bit, but if you are tight on gold, which is quite rare in this expansion, you might find this upload quite useful. If you're also a new player, this is something you might want to check out as well if you happen to be saving up your gold for something else. Now, well, without wasting your time, let's just get to it. The first bag is basically a 20 slot bag that can be located in AU Negrand. It's east of Lokrath, under a bridge, and is held by a pretty dead guy. It's not much for a high level character, but it's free and possibly useful for your bank. Keep in mind you've got to be level 98 to be able to loot the Ogre diving cap. Maggie gets farmed for the pit Lord Satchel. Now, the 20 slot bag is located in a very small raid instance in Hellfire Peninsula. At max level, he will die just like that. There's nothing really special to this raid boss's abilities or the mobs around him. Just kill everything and you get the bag. The Dragonhide bag is a very easy to obtain bag at max level. If you do it a bit earlier, say pre-100, just make sure to clear out the sides and mini bosses before engaging Sartharion. It doesn't matter which mode you entered the raid in. When you've dropped Sarth, just loot the bag. Now, of course, downing Sarth 3D is something you should aim for if you haven't done it. You get a mount to boot, and keep in mind that the mounts are different depending on the mode you down him. Getting the enlarged Onyxia hide backpack involves killing basically another dragon. The only concern with this one is if you're doing this before level 100 and if you're bordering on the mid 80s. It's a 3-phase fight, but what's important is that you use your range abilities to quickly bring her down to 40% to start phase 3 and to basically just burn her down. If you're doing this at max level, there's a very big chance that you'll just probably have it done at phase 1. To get the Hex Cloth Bag, you are going to have to travel to the Ghostlands to get this one. It involves taking the quest Hex Lord's Fetish, which is handed out by an NPC at the early part of the raid instance. You have to loot one of the bosses there, which is Malakras, to finish the quest. You don't even have to finish the whole dungeon. You do have to kill 2 bosses to unlock Malakras, so if you decide to pick one of the other bosses, which is Nalorak, as the boss to kill, don't forget that he applies a debuff on you that makes you take a whole lot of physical damage. So either find a way to mitigate all that damage, or that physical damage effect, or kill him before he applies the debuff. At max level, Nalorak will just die. The quest to get the bag isn't immediately available. You'll have to start off with the Traffic Issues quest and follow the quest chain up until the middle part where you get the correct one. It's really nothing difficult to do unless you are doing it at the level appropriate to your character. Now, the middle part of the quest chain doesn't require taking all the quests. Once you see the quest No Pack Left Behind, just pick that one, get it done, and for you to be able to get your 24 slaughter. And that's pretty much it for those bags, which are basically 100% chance of getting them. Now we can go over the ones that are basically based on RNG. Wowhead is showing a very low drop chance for this satchel, but if you were farming the instance for the mount, the pet, and the toy, then maybe there's a chance you're going to be getting this bag as well. The bag will drop from any mob or boss in the instance, so if your only intent is to get the bag, it might not be worth it unless you are really tight on gold or you're trying to save up all your cash and to purchase some really big item. Yeah, they're pretty strange names for bags, but there are things you can consider. The smaller bag has a high drop chance, but it is still RNG dependent. Now you can get lucky or not, it's really basically just RNG. It's important to note that you only have to kill off Brawn, which is the first boss in the instance, and if you do get both bags, you can use both at the same time since they are not unique equipped. Again, another low drop chance bag, but it is a 24 slaughter, so it's something you can consider. And all you basically have to do is to just plow through the number of kor'kron mobs you see in that area until you find the bag. Now, because it is RNG, just be ready for some frustration. Just be warned. And that's it for this revised free bags guide. Now, as you move up in the game and you get more gold, which is again pretty easy in this expansion, you'll eventually, get around to buying your own bigger bags and getting rid of some of the smaller bags you have or the free bags that you got from this guide. But until that time, this is still going to be useful. Or maybe you have a tailor eventually and you get all the mats you need, and then you get bigger bags on your own. But I hope you liked this video. So if you did, just leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. See ya.